to cry because I'm so angry.
But before we get into all the bad stuff, let's rewind a little bit. If you're new here, welcome, and thank you for being here. I'm a solo mom based in Texas and taking my first trip out of state in my renovated wooden camper to live a life more freely and in nature. My name is Sierra and I'm de la tierra. We are currently high up in the mountains of northern New Mexico, living on free public BLM land that is home to this magical herd of free-range cows. We honestly grew so attached to these cows and looked forward to seeing how close they would get to us and hearing their moos throughout the night. Today we are heading into Angel Fire to do some pedal boating for the first time, and then they're gonna do a drone show for the 4th of July. So yeah,
I spy with my eye water.
so it was too late to go pedal boarding, so we're just laying down at this really beautiful lake.
The water?
Nope,
Is it hard?
not really.
This thing?
Nope.
My glasses?
Nope, it's in this area, like far away.
That building?
Yeah.
Well, I don't even know what the heck that is.
Being able to slow travel and stay at a place for up to 14 days is so special because you really get a taste of what it's like to live in that area if you truly immerse yourself and explore. It's not just about having a beautiful spot all to yourself. It's also about experiencing and embracing the culture and the people of a place and finding home wherever you go.
What? The sunset is ridiculous.
While Angel Fire is a bit touristy to me, this mountain town is truly special, and it felt like we were living in a Hallmark movie, which is something I've never really experienced before. Hi guys, I'm gonna take a little walk around this campsite before we leave in a few days because I haven't really explored it that much and I'm gonna miss it a lot, so I just want to take everything in and be present. Did you know that when you walk barefoot or place your hands on the ground, the negatively charged earth will transfer its electrons to you, which go on to fight free radicals in our body and reduce inflammation? This process is known as grounding or earthing, but this has been around since the beginning of human existence. I've seen some people use digital multimeters, which have shown our bodies are slightly positively charged, especially when holding our phones, and even more so when holding our phones while they're charging, which then neutralize whenever we're touching the earth. As someone who struggles with anxiety and depression, grounding quite literally saves me time and time again. Sometimes all you need to do is step outside, touch some grass, and deepen your breathing. The side quest today was to find flowers, which I did. So I'm sure you guys are wondering how I'm able to live like this and if I even work, which yes, I do. I work remotely in healthcare and the job is really flexible and I use Starlink, so that allows me to live this way. And because life on the road is so cheap and I don't have to worry about rent, water, or electricity, I was able to cut my work hours by half. I was working maybe like 10 to 15 hours a week, and y'all, this was like the first time I've ever had no anxiety or depression since being diagnosed in 2021.
Guys, it is so crazy that this is my front yard. All of this to myself. Nobody's here anymore because it's the week, so everyone left and it's just me up here, and it's so nice. I can just like picture myself on a land like this.
So yeah, being here was an absolute dream, and I would have stayed even longer had this not happened.
Guys, I am so upset at myself. We were just about to leave on this hike, and I'm trying not to cry because I'm so angry. But yeah, we were about to leave on our hike, and I tripped over one of the solar panel cords because of how far I had to have my solar panels, because of the awkward position that my RV's in. And I tripped and it broke out of the panel, so I was like, okay, fine, I'll just use 2 panels. But the cord that is connected to the main battery also broke out too, so I can't use any of my solar panels. And yeah, so I'm just driving and charging my generator this way, and I'm just really upset with myself because that's like $300 down the drain for that panel. So yeah. Okay guys, even though I'm still upset, I am not going to let this get me down. This has been, you know, there's always something that can happen. You just have to be prepared for it. And thankfully my parents are coming to visit tomorrow, so I'll be able to park at their hotel and charge my battery that way. Then I can have enough time to order a whole new panel and cord, God willing. And you know what? If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. It's fine. We can always change the plans, but gotta be positive. There's no point in thinking, what if, why did I do that, and blaming myself. It's just happened, so.
We headed about 50 minutes west to hike down to a hot spring that was located right next to the Rio Grande River.
Wow, this is so pretty. So I think we have to hike up here. It feels like I'm in like some kind of survival movie. Indiana Jones. Okay, we just walked up into the trailhead. Now we're walking down to the springs. It was worth it? I think it was worth it. This is so pretty. We're literally right next to the actual river. It's so cool.
To Jack's house. Spending the night with him.
Oh my gosh, guys. We made it. We're walking back to the parking lot. The hike back up is pretty hard if you're out of shape like me. And they have like the street going to the hiking trailhead blocked off by this and some rocks up there at the front. So you'll have to walk all the way up to the trailhead.
Then it was time to say goodbye to our lovely mountain home and head into the city to meet with my family. It was really so lovely reconnecting with my family after not seeing them for about 2 months, especially for my son. I know he really missed them. At this point, I was just still deciding whether I should just go ahead and buy another cord for my solar panels and live off of 2, or if I should just make my way back home. So make sure to watch next week's video to find out what happens. Thank you as always for being here as you are. See you next time.